The U.S. is sending ammunition, weapons, and other equipment to Ukraine to aid in its war effort. At the Dover Air Force Base in Delaware, airmen loaded military supplies bound for the besieged country on the back of trucks.
Spreading such information can lead to a prison sentence of up to 15 years.
Tapi ini VO loh Mbak, berarti yang tadi aku baca.
Journalism is the most important thing right now. Only real journalism can effectively fight propaganda. Almost all the independent journalists are enemies of the state now. Why? And the answer is very simple, because the journalism makes a difference in Russia, still makes a difference in Russia. And the Kremlin is really and deeply afraid of journalists.
Guys, stay with us. We won't let you down. We just need a little bit of time.
Journalists at TV Rain, Echo of Moscow, and Novaya Gazeta have left Russia when their outlets were forced to stop work in the country. Some of these journalists are getting help from international groups.
So what we're trying to do now is to offer support for journalists who have had to leave Russia, who are still trying to report, and offering what we can do, grants.
The NGO, Reporters Without Borders, is working with the blocked Russian-language media outlets, as well as independent journalists whose online platforms have been forced to shut, by creating mirror websites to provide access to the censored information.
We've used our mirror site technology, collateral freedom, to unblock Medusa, for example, the most popular Russian independent news website. Most of the work we do in Russia right now with journalists or with media is not always advertised for security reasons.
Reporters Without Borders has also created a fund for Russian journalists to help them leave Russia and work from a safe place. It is also compiling a list for the urgent relocation of about 100 journalists to EU countries. Meanwhile, Russian journalists outside of Russia are urging the international community to help their counterparts still in the country. Anything from grants to special refugee status counts. Arizona immigration attorney Natalia Palukhtin says if Russian journalists can find an employer in the US, they can relocate on a special visa.
It's not too difficult to get it. If the person in question really works in journalism, there are various options for him or her, including something connected with university lectures or other socio-political activities.
Many who have lost hope in getting an American visa have headed to the US-Mexican border.
These people get to the entry checkpoint, say the magical words political asylum, and they are taken in. It's still not a walk on a beach, mind you. It's a serious challenge people are willing to face.
Experts believe independent journalists are not likely to return to Russia anytime soon. For now, they just need a chance to work freely and without fear.